So, I still have a plan for a longer video that will be coming next week, but I just got kind of the nudge from my team to go ahead and record this because, basically it's where I'm at, and I am saying this really to, this channel really is aimed at neurodivergent people. I have decided for now, like, I'm not putting neurodivergent in the title of the channel. I'm not changing the channel name or anything. But, so when I say this, I understand fully, like, anything that I say here, you've probably already considered it or thought about it. If you already have an interest, like, in spiritual topics, and maybe there's a high chance, like, you could be feeling alienated, because that's one of the reasons that I want to have this material specifically for neurodivergent and disabled people. I am very neurodivergent, and like in multiple ways, and I just really want to have created content that is basically creating a safer space for that conversation around neurodivergence and spirituality to be safer for us. I'm not a perfect content creator. I haven't figured out everything about the platform yet. By far, I haven't done a deep dive into how to do everything. So, but in any case, you probably have already thought of this, and it's not a new revelation. But honestly, because this is what I did, that I realized that I did, essentially, spirit guides are my special interest, and to a slightly lesser extent, like angels, because I just really I deeply wanted to find my spirit guides. Not necessarily like everyone's angels, but my own spirit guides, and that was a driving force. Since I was in single digits, seriously, I just because at first I sensed them around me, and then I was how do I find them, because I couldn't actually see them, but I sensed them around me. I had this sense I wasn't alone. I had this sense that I could call for help, because I was in a situation where calling for help was necessary a few times. So I realized that I could do it, and then I was just kind of but I can't actually find the people who are helping me. It was but anyway, so it became my special interest, to be honest with you. So if you are how do I do this, how do I crack the code, honestly, my advice, one neurodivergent person to another, is leverage your special interest to tie your special interest. I mean, you may not want to do this, okay? It's a rabbit hole. The whole spirituality thing is a rabbit hole. There are many ways to go down the rabbit hole. So you may be I don't really want to tie my special interest to this. That might be a rabbit hole that it's up to your comfort level. But I'm just saying that what I ended up doing is it became my special interest, and I'm realizing now that's kind of why I was able to get to a certain depth of the rabbit hole. And now I do have the capability of doing this type of reading, a spirit guide reading. And that's why I do try to mostly keep the topic of the channel on topic and everything. I mean, I really, really am appreciating for myself, and hopefully for at least one other person, the the uh the videos that are on, like, making your practice your practice accessible to you. And this is another, this is not the tarot video that is coming later. I'm still waiting for a few supplies so I can make, like, a video with comparisons. But I will be continuing my tarot series later. But this one is just like a more general one on, a way to make spirituality more accessible to you is, like, either like your special interest or your hyper focus. Like, it's not a bad thing to have, as long as up to your comfort level. Personally, I wasn't doing it on purpose because my family is mostly not aware of, like neurodivergent stuff. Like, even though there are many neurodivergent people in my family, but it's complicated. So I was never doing this, like, deliberately, like I'm gonna tie this to my special interest. But that's what ended up happening. And so, it's like in my family, I also am a cycle breaker, and I'm just owning it, and, like, owning it in whatever way you're comfortable with. You can find a way to, like, make this the most comfortable for you, that, like, works for you, that ties to your hyper focus or ties to your special interests, whichever. And that's just a possibility that I wanted to float today. I got, like, the nudge to, like, record this, and I hope it helps at least one person. And that's all I ever want from this channel. And sometimes the one person is me, and that's okay too. So I hope this helps.